Another political tussle that is emerging within the left camp. Now, a crucial one-hour meeting between Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan and the CPI State Secretary Binoy Vishwam has failed to resolve the deadlock over the PM Shri scheme. Now, the CPI has demanded the termination of the MOU with the Union Government Education Ministry. Ladies and gentlemen, the pitch that has come in from Pinarayi Vijayan's government, that MOU between the state government and the centre. But the Chief Minister has said that this is not possible at this stage. He has countered the wishes coming in from the CPI, which is part of the entire left ecosystem in Kerala. As per sources, the government offered to set up a cabinet committee to monitor the national education policy implementation, but the CPI has rejected that move. Binoy Vishwam, in fact, has confirmed that the talks were cordial, but the core issues remain unresolved. My colleague Neetu was speaking to CPM leader M.A. Baby on this entire matter. Let's listen in.
The Kerala government has signed the PM Shri project. CPI, your ally, themselves have raised objections to this. And one of their main concerns was that this was not discussed in the cabinet, this was not discussed in the LDF, but the education department went ahead and did.
First of all, we have communicated to CPI leadership that the fact that we could not discuss within the structure of LDF is a fact. It should not have happened like that. It's a shortcoming. It was not a deliberate, but it is a serious shortcoming that has happened. This should not have happened. We would be more careful in future when such matters come up.
Are you seeing a solution soon? Because today the Chief Minister also met with the CPI State Secretary. How are you planning to deal with this?
We are sure that to a great extent we have succeeded in explaining things to the CPI leadership at the All India Centre and in the state. But they also have to hold their own meeting. We hope that considering the explanations and clarifications that we have given to the CPI leadership, they would understand that there is a flexibility that is required to go ahead on this particular point.
Right, I'm joined by Neetu Raghukumar on the broadcast. Amid this tussle over the PM Shri scheme between the LDF allies, the CPIM and the CPI. So, Neetu, clearly the deadlock continues between the two allies, but clearly it seems that even the resolution and the pitch coming in from the Chief Minister to have a cabinet committee to monitor all aspects of the scheme, that also hasn't gone down well with the CPI.
That's correct. The deadlock continues. Now, the biggest issue that the CPI has is that they were not consulted ahead of signing this MOU. Neither was this discussed in the cabinet nor in the LDF. So that is something which has really added to this entire issue. The ministers had, what we understand is that in the last cabinet meeting, the ministers had raised this issue also when the education minister said that they will be signing the MOU, but they did not get any answer in the cabinet. And Binoy Vishwam, while first meeting the media the other day, said, where is the collective responsibility? What government is this? Your allies are not aware, your cabinet ministers are not aware that signing such an MOU is taking place. And this is an issue which both the CPM and the CPI had objected to earlier also. So that is something, so the deadlock continues. 1 hour, the meeting went on between Chief Minister and CPI State Secretary Binoy Vishwam, but definitely it has not resolved. Binoy Vishwam himself came out and said that, yes, the meeting was cordial, but the issues have not been resolved. Now, all eyes are also on the cabinet meeting, which happens on Wednesday every week, to see whether the CPM ministers will attend the cabinet. What is the CPI ministers, what will be CPI's further course of action? What action will they take? Because even the cabinet subcommittee, there were options kept before them of a cabinet subcommittee and or if an LDF committee also if they want. But neither was acceptable to them. They wanted the government to not sign the MOU, and that was what the CPI wanted. So, so now they're hoping that more discussions will happen between the two parties, and there will be a solution that has come in. CPIM General Secretary M.A. Baby has also spoken to CPI General Secretary D. Raja. They are all, talks are also happening at the highest level to find a solution to this at the earliest.
Right, so the question remains, could the CPI escalate its protest within the LDF against the Pinarayi Vijayan government? That is also the big question because they're saying that they weren't consulted about signing that MOU with the centre on the PM Shri scheme. So this has also become a flashpoint within the alliance partnership inside the state of Kerala.